Hello and welcome to another video from Adams Academy, an expert online tutoring service for high school mathematics. In this video, we are going to solve the questions from 2017 from the lesson Some Applications of Trigonometry. The first question is for 1 mark. If a tower 30 meter high casts a shadow 10√3 meter long on the ground, what is the angle of elevation of the sun? Let's draw the figure for this question. This is the 30 meter high tower and it has a shadow of 10√3 meters. So let's assume this is 10√3. If the shadow is on this side, the sun is going to be somewhere over here, and the angle of elevation of the sun is going to be this angle, right? So from this triangle you can write tan theta is equal to 30 by 10√3, which is √3. Therefore theta has to be 60 degrees. So the angle of elevation of the sun is 60 degrees. Next we have a 3-mark question. On a straight line passing through the foot of a tower, 2 points C and D are at distances of 4 meter and 16 meter from the foot respectively. If the angles of elevation from C and D of the top of the tower are complementary, then find the height of the tower. We have a tower and there are 2 points C and D at distances of 4 and 16 meter from the foot on a straight line passing through the foot of the tower. So imagine that's the straight line passing through the foot of the tower. We have a point C and another point D. C is at a distance of 4 meters from the foot of the tower. So let's call this A, let's call the foot of the tower B. So BC is 4 meters and D is at a distance of 16 meters from the foot. So this distance BD is 16 meters. The angles of elevation from C and D of the top of the tower are complementary. What does complementary mean? Two angles are complementary if their sum is 90 degrees. So that's the meaning of complementary. And just for your information, supplementary means the sum is 180 degrees. So here the angles are complementary, which means if this is theta, the other angle is going to be 90 minus theta, because they should add up to 90 degrees. Now we are asked to find the height of the tower. So let's call this height h. From triangle ABC, you can write tan theta is equal to h by 4. And from triangle ABD, you can write tan 90 minus theta is equal to h by 16, because BD is 16. You know that tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So cot theta is h by 16. We need to find h. So if you multiply these two equations, if you multiply this equation with this equation, you can write tan theta into cot theta equals h by 4 into h by 16. You know that tan theta into cot theta is 1 because they are reciprocals of each other. So you can write 1 equals h square by 64. And if you take the positive square root, you can say h is equal to 8 meters. And that's the height of the tower. The last question is for 4 marks. An aeroplane is flying at a height of 300 meters above the ground. Flying at this height, the angles of depression from the aeroplane of 2 points on both banks of a river in opposite directions are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the width of the river. So you have a river and there are 2 points on both banks of a river. So let these be the points. A and B are the points on both banks of the river. There's an aeroplane at a height of 300 meters above the ground. So the aeroplane is somewhere over here. And the angles of depression from the plane of these 2 points are 45 and 60 degrees. Now we know that the aeroplane is somewhere right above the river because the 2 points are in opposite directions. So the aeroplane has to be somewhere here. The angles of depression are 45 and 60 degrees. So this is 45, this one is 60. You can even take this as 60 and this as 45. The answer will not change. Anyway, for now let's take this angle as 45 and this one as 60. The plane is at a height of 300 meters. So this distance is 300. Let's name this C and D. From triangle ACD, you can write tan 45 degrees is CD by AD, which is 300 by AD. Remember that AB is the width of the river. So this AB is what we are asked to find. find the width of the river. You know that tan 45 is 1, so you can write 300 by AD equal to 1 or AD equals 300. From this triangle BCD, we can write tan 60 degrees is CD by BD, which is 300 by BD. And you know that tan 60 is root 3. So you can write BD equals 300 by root 3. If you rationalize the denominator, your calculations will be easier. So let's multiply both numerator and denominator by root 3. So that's 300 root 3 on the numerator. And the denominator will become root 3 into root 3, which is 3. So this is 100 root 3. Now the width of the river is going to be AB, which is AD plus BD. And we know the values of AD and BD. That's 300 and 100 root 3. If you use root 3 is equal 1.732 and do this calculation, you will get the width of the river equals 473.2 meters. For more revision videos, please like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you need more detailed one-to-one online tutoring, register for a free demo on adamsacademy.in. Thanks for watching.